So you have art block. Don't worry. Let's just have a nice chat, and hopefully, after, you'll feel the creative spark to draw again. So feel free to relax, put your pencil down, put your iPad, put your phone down, and just let your mind wander while we talk about art for a little bit, and then we'll get to drawing after. So, to kind of get your creative mind flowing, let's just talk about the beauty of art, and hopefully, that will inspire you to create a little something today. So, one of the things that I'm so fascinated by and just love about drawing is that you can truly, and I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, you can truly draw anything that you want. Like that sounds so cliche, like, oh, everything that you want is at your fingertips. Truly, in drawing, in art, that is the case. Whatever you want, whatever you put your mind to, you can put on a piece of paper, on the canvas. Isn't that crazy? Like, that's just so fascinating and kind of beautiful in a way. Anything that you want, you can draw, you can create. And I feel like that creative process of creating whatever you want to create is such an amazing learning experience. And I think that is one of the main things why I love drawing is because anything that you draw, small, big, if it's a quick sketch, if it takes 5 hours, 10 hours, 30 hours, all the time that you put into creating whatever you are making at the moment, you are constantly growing as a person and learning as a person. In many ways, you are learning not about the art of drawing or creating itself, but also about you, because there is no one else in the world that can create art like you. Truly. Again, very cliche, like, oh, one of a kind, but really, like, if you truly think about it, everything that you create is so one of a kind. It is one of a kind. Isn't that so beautiful as well? Like, that is insane. And I feel like you can learn so much about yourself when you are drawing, when you are creating, because it kind of puts you in this mind space that allows you to put your thoughts into imagery, into something that is visually beautiful. And it's kind of poetic in a way. And I feel like that allows you to think and learn and understand more about who you think you are, how you identify yourself, how you see the world, and overall just understanding a little bit more of truly who you are as a person, as an artist. But like art is so deep, isn't it? Like if we look at it at a very shallow perspective, okay, it's something that's very visually beautiful, very abstract, but it is like a visually beautiful creation of someone's mind space in a way. Like that's pretty abstract and cool. Again, big or small, sketch or fully detailed piece, everything is so unique and says so much about a person. And I feel like that energy is really what helps us create in a way. You really just have to come to realization that this creative process is just so amazing. And imagine just taking part in that right now. Isn't that crazy? Anything that you draw right now will encompass all of what I just said. That's so cool. It's going to be one of a kind. You're going to be learning so much about the art itself and yourself as an individual. I feel like as humans, as people, we strive to learn. We strive to grow. And art is such an amazing process that allows us to get closer to ourselves and get closer to creative freedom. I feel like every day we're a little bit stuck on, I can't speak for everyone, but there is a type of rigidity. There is a schedule that we abide to, and it is very, I would say, quantitative. There's a lot of numbers going on, what's right or what's wrong. And again, why I love art, why I love drawing is that there is no right or wrong. Again, very cliche. Art is very gray. It's no black or white. There's so much creative freedom that we have. And you're just not wrong. You are never wrong in art. And I find that so beautiful again. So if you're still feeling a little bit demotivated, just remember what most people would deem, I don't know, wrong or incorrect. It really isn't. Art is art. You can draw whatever you want, right or wrong, but it's not wrong. And you don't need to feel like you must draw everything right because there really is none. And I find that such an amazing way to kind of release stress or to release, the burdens of having such a rigid schedule sometimes. It really is so cathartic. If you're still feeling that art block a little, don't worry. Let's keep talking. I don't know what circumstances or your art journey has been, but art block really is a hard thing to go through, I believe. It just feels like your creativity isn't there and everything that you do will not be good enough, or it's just a lot of negative feelings. And I feel like art should be the complete opposite of that. So to see people struggling with how they interpret their own art, it's really hard. But I'm here to tell you truly from the bottom of my heart, and I can't believe I have to say this, this is not AI written. Everything that I'm saying is truly from my soul, from my heart, I guess from my head too, but you are enough. What you are drawing, what you are creating is enough. And it is so beautiful because it is so uniquely you. It really is. And I feel like some people might have art block because they see someone else's art, someone else's creation that really speaks to them and almost in a way discourages them because they feel like they can never create something as amazing as what they've seen. I completely, completely understand that. And it is so valid. But I feel like it is so important to remember and to engrave in your mind. They themselves might be thinking the exact same thing. They might have another person that they look up to and that they think that they'll never be like them. And I realize that, again, very cliche, but the grass is always greener on the other side. And what you can't have is what you want. And with that said, I feel like it is so important to just embrace your own beautiful, beautiful style. Of course, it is okay to see someone else's style and try and emulate it in your own. But I feel like everyone really has to understand there is such a beauty in your own creation because you are you. You are so unique. Your mind is unique. And the way that your hand guides the art tool, the pencil, paintbrush is so wonderfully you that no one else can replicate it. You are so special. Your art is so special. And everyone wants to see it, truly. So hopefully, after having this nice chat together, you understand how wonderful your art is. And sketch or illustration, 2 hours or 2 minutes, what you create right now is going to be amazing. I truly, truly, truly believe it. You got this. Let's draw together. Let's go.